Most men quit not from brokenness, but from surrender to comfort. They halt at weariness. They stall at boredom. Yet, I tell you this cosmic truth. Success is deaf to your feelings. It obeys one law alone. Will you show up? When your mind shrieks, halt. That is your moment to march onward. That is where transmutation begins. In these next moments, you shall master the science of crushing resistance, silencing excuses, and forging an unconquerable mind. If you're weary of false starts, today you learn to finish. You learn the irrevocable decision to persist. You stand now at life's crossroads. Before you stretch two roads, one leads backward to the familiar, the safe, the prison of your past. The other thrusts into the unknown, toward dreams unrealized, victories unwon, the greater self awaiting birth. Yes, retreat tempts you. The old path is paved with habit. It's lined with voices chanting, play safe, risk nothing, be realistic. But hear me, growth withers in safety's shadow. It thrives on the road ahead, strewn with trials, lessons, even pain. That path, it's the only route to potential, to progress, to greatness. Every giant you revere once stood where you now stand. They weren't fearless, they weren't certain. They were willing to risk defeat, willing to walk alone, willing to advance through the fear. Even Lincoln's path wasn't linear. It was scarred by business collapses, lost elections, crushing personal grief. No hammered him relentlessly, yet he refused to let failure etch itself upon his soul. He kept moving. That single choice to persist reshaped a nation's destiny. Lincoln wasn't unique. Behind every triumph lies a scar, track of adversity. Died authors enduring dozens of manuscript rejections. Dot entrepreneurs collapsing in bankruptcy before building empires. Athletes training in obscurity long before glory found them. What set them apart? Not luck, not genius. It was decision. The decision to endure. You must make that decision now. Vow this, no matter the anguish. I will not quit. When your mind begs retreat, plant foot after foot forward. Why? Because that arduous, uncertain path ahead holds the life you crave. You don't grow by dodging the flame. You grow by passing through its furnace. Strength is forged by leaning into discomfort, embracing rejection, rising again after every knockdown. Pain is your coach. It shatters weakness, forging inner might. This is your hour. Your transmutation starts not in comfort, but in conflict, not in shelter, but in struggle. Decide now. Decide you're done shrinking. Decide you deserve more. Declare your dreams valid, your goals achievable, your spirit unbroken. The world doesn't need more hiders. It needs risers. You now have the chance to rise, to charge forward despite fear, to shed the life that chains you and seize one demanding your all, but repaying it infinitely. So take the step. Knees shaking? Take it. Voice trembling? Take it. Standing alone in your belief? Take it. For right here, right now, everything changes. Clarity of purpose is non-negotiable. To endure, you must know exactly why you advance, not vaguely, not someday. With diamond clarity and unflinching conviction. Purpose is your fuel. When the world shouts, stop, purpose whispers, go. Without it, every molehill looms mountainous, but a white-hot purpose lets you traverse fire and emerge tempered. Purpose transmutes agony into progress. It sanctifies sacrifice. It converts struggle into growth. A weak why lets the journey crush you. A strong why lets the same journey temper you. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't march streets, face venom, and risk bullets because it was easy. He did it because he knew his North Star, the mission of equality. Every word, every step pulsed with indomitable purpose. That clarity moved millions. Why? Purpose is magnetic. When conviction propels a man, others wake. They listen. They follow. This power lives within you. But you must define it. Ask yourself, what sets my soul ablaze? Zot, what injustice must I fight? Zot, what legacy demands my life? Demand raw answers. Settle for no vague dreams or borrowed visions. Find your truth, then write it down. Not once. Engrave it on paper, walls, journals. Revisit it when exhaustion strikes. Repeat it when dread coils. Return to it when doubt whispers. Purpose isn't a spark. It's a daily fire you must feed. When the path mauls you, purpose will drive you. When quitting tempts you, purpose will remind you. It becomes your compass, your anchor, your armor. This isn't fleeting motivation. Motivation fades loud and fast. Purpose endures quiet and forever. Define it, rehearse it, guard it. Your purpose is your cosmic command. It's why your story matters. Greatness sleeps within you, but only clarity of purpose awakens it. Only then do your steps find meaning. Only then does action align with destiny. The world doesn't need drifters. It needs men ignited by purpose, who know why they wake, fight, and refuse quitting. So ask, search your soul, claim your truth, and once found, never release it. Let purpose pull you until vision merges with reality. Set concrete goals or perish wishing. Goals are the skeleton of your dream. Without them, the boldest vision dissolves into life's static. An untargeted dream is a ship adrift, destined to sink. But when you forge clear, measurable goals, you grant your dream spine, structure, momentum. You transmute possible into inevitable. Goals aren't wishes. They're promises to your soul. Declarations that you seize fate. You won't hope. You'll build. You'll rise. History proves it. Vision, precision sought triumph. The moon landing wasn't one leap. It was countless exact steps, calculations, tests, mission points, and goal by goal, Earth and moon locked hands. You possess this same power. Act today, not tomorrow, not when ready, now. Write your goals. Tear vague fantasies to shreds. Be specific. What? By when? Why? Goals must challenge. They must chain you to your purpose. Clarity births trajectory. Break colossal dreams into milestones, stones on your path. Each milestone reached builds self-trust. Each proves progress isn't myth. It's motion in micro. Celebrate small wins. They scream, you are not stuck. You advance. This is how metamorphosis works. Not by leaps, but steps. Not by chaos, but structure. With vivid goals, action follows. Wandering ceases. Building begins. On days when dreams feel distant, your goals will save you. They will drag you back to your why. This isn't perfection. It's commitment, showing up daily, laying brick on brick until reality mirrors vision. Dream vast, but lash that dream to daily labor. Be relentless. Refuse surrender. Goals transform dreams from hope to destination. Every goal set, every milestone conquered, every step taken brings it nearer to life. So start. Choose one goal. Execute one action. Take one step. Begin the journey making vision fact. Heed no voice, but your own definite purpose. Every audacious dream inevitably draws criticism. Some whisper caution. Others roar disbelief. Doubt wears many masks, but its soul is always fear. Fear of the new, the untried, the original. Yet this rocky, uncharted road, it's the only path to greatness. Doubt can derail. Only if you consent. Galileo defied dogma. Reporting Earth was not the cosmic center. For revealing truth, he was condemned, silenced, branded heretic. But his vision outlived his critics. Centuries later, science kneels to him. His detractors rot forgotten. Einstein faced scorn. His theories fracture physics, yet he trusted clarity above clamor. Today, we revere the genius, not the mockers. Their lives teach this law. Others' judgment reflects their limits, not your potential. They doubt your path because their sight ends at their horizon. Yours pierces beyond. Surrender to their doubt. You trade infinity for finite timidity. Discern between sharpening counsel, listen. It reveals blind spots and soul. Poisoning noise, crush it utterly. For it craves your surrender. Enduring criticism demands courage. It's easy to stand when cheers rain, but pressing on through laughter, building through mockery, believing while doubters swarm, that is the true mark of the unconquered mind. Use doubt as fuel for resolve. In time, your results silence resistance. Progress answers their questions. Success echoes your resilience. Accept this cosmic fact. All revolutions meet resistance. Ideas don't shift worlds by being meekly accepted. Worlds shift when one man persists despite rejection. Be that man. Grip your vision like an unbreakable torch. Shield it from doubt's wind. Feed it belief's air. One day, doubters forget why they mocked you. History remembers the unbowed. Adapt or vanish. Life's journey isn't linear. It zigzags. Ambushes arrive unannounced. Life doesn't reward rigidity. It crowns adaptability. It's not an option. It's oxygen. When markets convulse, plans implode, you must evolve. Yesterday's tool, tomorrow's relic. So ask yourself, adapt or die. Study Eisenhower. Wartime strategist turned peacetime president. Cold War tension, racial strife, economic shifts. His genius wasn't rigidity. It was pragmatic adaptation. He birthed the interstate highway system veiled defense. Balanced New Deal expansions with budget discipline. Checked McCarthyism without shredding democracy. His leadership pulsed with flexibility to a changing nation. You must master this fluidity. Bend, but never break. Keep moving when the world tries to pin you. Unlearn outdated methods. Relearn relentlessly. If a plan falters, do not call it failure. Call it a signal to reroute. Principles anchor you. Strategy must flex. Real strength, knowing when to pivot, when to strike anew. Fools mistake stubbornness for fortitude. You are not a fool. Adaptability, not weakness. Supreme intelligence. It declares, I pledge myself to the outcome, not the outdated method. So stay focused, yet fluid. Life's winds shift. Storms brew. Adjust your sails. Evolve your mindset. Life won't pause for you. It will march. Will you match its stride or be trampled? Embrace flux. Enter the unknown unafraid. Your adaptability, that is your superpower. It's what sets you apart in a transforming world. Survival favors not the strongest, but the most adaptable. Master this, you won't just survive. You shall shape tomorrow. Challenges won't break you. You'll forge them into golden opportunity. Self-belief is your unconquerable fortress. Without bedrock self-belief, every step feels tentative. Every challenge crushes. Doubt paralyzes potential. With it, you become immovable. You act with iron intent. Speak with diamond conviction. Troubles don't vanish, but they no longer break you. They build you. Recall Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest. Fools herd ego. Savants herd clarity. Ali wasn't born great. He willed it so by utter conviction. That belief was ring armor, storm anchor. Build this fortress in your soul, not fleeting bravado. Deep, unshakable knowing of what you can become. It starts with your words. Your mind records all you say about yourself. Speak fear, you strengthen it. Speak power, you forge it. Daily declare, I am capable. I am worthy. I grow stronger. It's not delusion. It's cultivation. Repetition etches truth. Prove it by reviewing your past. Scars survived, battles won when defeat loomed. Each proves your capacity. Then embody belief. Stand tall, shoulders square, eyes locked ahead. Speak weighty words. Act as if victory is already yours. Self-belief shifts reality. Doors open, not by luck, by inner command. Legends began with belief. Before applause. Before proof, not ego. Truth spoken before evidence. Expect doubt. Stumble. But never let belief falter. Train your mind. Starve doubt. Fill it with fortifying words and actions. Affirm your future now. When fear strikes, smother it in belief's fire. The world cannot stop a man who refuses to quit, who holds faith in his purpose, potential, and power. Be that man. Cultivate that belief. And watch destiny rearrange itself. Resilience, the ultimate power. Life tests your core strength without permission. In darkness, the unconquerable force that pulls a man upward. That's resilience. The quiet defiance whispering, try again. When defeat screams, quit. Thomas Edison embodies this. Can 0 attempts, not failures, discoveries of 10, 0 ways light wouldn't work. Critics laughed. Friends pitied. Edison saw setback as progress in work clothes. This, the philosophy of resilience. He didn't curse night. He pursued the dawn. He cherished struggle as the crucible of greatness. Learn this lesson. Obstacles aren't walls. They are gates. Trials aren't punishment. They are preparation. Each blow chips off weakness, revealing the inner champion. When weariness crushes you, remember, this pain is birth pangs for your growth. Mind, muscles, spirit, steel, heart, courage. All are forged by resistance. Skill is owned in the inferno, never in ease. Wisdom is sweat, earned in battle, never handed freely. Expect resistance. Respect it. For resilience is built through falling. and rising after every fall. It's not perfection. It's the courage to stand up repeatedly, choosing grit over gloom, effort over apathy, faith over fear. The resilient don't crave ease. They strengthen because the battle is hard. So let life test you. With every rise, you gain wisdom, power, preparedness. Every setback, a setup for your next triumph. Rise until rising becomes your nature. Master your mind, master your destiny. Your mindset architects your future. This isn't inspiration. It's cosmic law. Thoughts nurtured, beliefs held, perspectives chosen, they become your world lens and life map. Clouded by doubt and limitation, every chance looks like peril, every setback signals ruin. Polished with optimism, resilience, and growth. Even darkness reveals pathways. Your mind is soil. Thoughts are seeds. Bitter souls yield weeds. Rich souls yield roses. You command the seed. You aren't circumstance's puppet. You are the gardener. Claim your power. Choose your thoughts. Start with awareness. Arrest self-sabotage. I can't slay it. Plant I can and will. Why me? Not obliterate it. Grow. This tempers me. I'm not enough. Ought uproot it. So I rise stronger. Repetition builds belief. Belief builds action. Study masters their greatness, not luck, but thought discipline. Struggle became growth. Failure became feedback. Uncertainty became adventure. Master your inner world. Then dominate the outer world. Feed your mind. Rid triumph over adversity. Flood your environment with evidence of who you're becoming. Speak to yourself like your worthiest champion. Your mind must be your strongest ally. In storms, your mindset decides washout or victory, external success. It starts within. This is the silent secret of titans. They build inner fortresses first. Master stillness in chaos, clarity in confusion, faith amidst fear. They aren't lucky. They're menetergy. So seize control today. Don't demand world. Change your thoughts. Shift. Dat from reaction, sound to creation. Die from wishing, san to doing. Dat from doubt, ta to unshakable belief. Change is incremental, but daily choices build your authority over fate. Soon, your outer world mirrors your inner power. Mastering mindset doesn't banish hardship. It transforms obstacles into stepping stones. It repurposes setbacks as catapults. Stop asking, why me? Command, watch me. A mastered mind conquers any mountain. The garden of your future awaits. What will you plant? Action, the final arbiter of destiny. Ideas without action, worthless. The grandest vision, the keenest plan, the most noble dream without motion. Dust. The world rewards doers, not dreamers. Not wishers, men who act. Tragedy isn't falling. It's never rising to try. Dreams aren't murdered by critics or time. They're buried under procrastination and fear. Know this, success bows to action. Takers. Men who march despite fear. Uncertainty, stacked odds. The first step isn't elegant, but it marks the line between potential and progress. Don't demand sight of the whole staircase. Start climbing. Begin where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Action breeds momentum. Momentum is mightier than fleeting inspiration. Action builds confidence. Every task done teaches your mind, I am capable. Trains your spirit to crush resistance. Tames fear. Each step becomes a stone in your success foundation. Competence grows not from ease, but from acting. Lasting change, it's born of daily, deliberate labor, not sporadic explosions. Greatness hides in the quiet, grinding pursuit, one action at a time. What you repeatedly do defines who you are. So act decisively. Waiting for perfection, fools gamble. Conditions will never be flawless. Readiness isn't demanded, commitment is. Your success story ignites when you believe in yourself enough to move. Believe harder with every step. Stumble, rise. Fail, learn. Doubt, advance anyway. Nothing changes until you change it. No dream lives until you breathe life into it by deed. Burn this law onto your soul. Your future is built by what you do today, not tomorrow. Now, decisions made, tasks executed, steps taken this very moment. So take the step, make the call, write the page, launch the venture. Begin, then never cease. Keep advancing. Keep building, keep acting, because in the final reckoning, legacy is written by actions, not intentions. Go forth and live your truth.